Welcome back to the Fixit Shed. So last time we were working on this Jonsered chainsaw and we got it running, but the bar and chain oil was leaking out of the case, not onto the bar and chain where it should be. So let's dig in and see if we can find out what's up with the chain oiler. There's that. Alright. So, and then, because we need to get this off, which actually, if you look at it, it actually does say off and which direction to turn it, so you can tell that it's threaded backwards. But we need to get this off. Okay. We need to keep the cylinder from compressing, so I'm going to put some rope in there, so that will block it up. Okay, and then that way we'll be able to turn this nut off. There, and then I'll jam up on the rope and then you'll be able to turn that. Alright, this is reverse threaded, so we want to go this way to loosen it. I was hoping I would have access to the oil pump, but that doesn't really seem like it got me anywhere. Okay, so I think I'm going to just dig back into this, and I'm going to remove the handles and this cover and dig into it a little bit, and I will bring you back when I get to some place that you haven't seen. Okay, so I've removed all the handles and the covers. I pulled the muffler off and I took the carburetor out. So when I pulled the muffler off, you can see right in here, this is the oil line, and this part of it is metal. Inside of here, it's rubber, and that's the part that I'm guessing is probably damaged. So that appears to be where it's leaking from. So to get to it, we're going to need to remove the engine. So yeah, this is really hard and cracked. So that needs to be replaced. So it looks like we have to split the engine here so that I can get this out. I believe there's a little sleeve that this fits into that locks it into place. There we go. This really doesn't want to come apart. Let's get the intake collar out of the way. I'm using the utility knife blade and trying to tap it in to split the gasket. Finally! I need to remove the circlip so I can tap the wrist pin out. I'm going to take the piston off so I can get the bottom of the engine free. I'm using the utility knife blade and a razor to scrape off most of the old gasket, then a soft brass wire brush and some steel wool to get the rest of it off. Now it's time to put it back together. I'm threading in the oiler hose and then inserting the sleeve to hold it in place. I'm using a wooden dowel to press it down into place. The lip of the cylinder is tapered so the piston ring slips in easily. The head bolts should be tightened to 7.7 foot-pounds. Using a business card to set the gap for the coil. So reinstalling the carb and the muffler. Alright, well, we got the chainsaw back together with the oil line installed. We still have a couple of things to do. It sounds like the carburetor maybe needs some adjustment. Also, this fuel line doesn't appear to be the right size. It's a little bit too loose, so if you put the chainsaw on its side, fuel leaks out. So I need to get a new fuel line there. Also, it seems like the oil is getting to the correct port on the chainsaw, but it's not oiling the chain. So I have to look into that and see if I can figure out why that's not happening right. So tune in next time to find out what happens. Thanks for watching. Take care.